Ben Sharples here to talk to you about the non-dominant arm in the forehand. If you're a right-handed player like me, your non-dominant arm is your left arm. For this video, I'm going to be referring to the non-dominant arm as the left arm, but if you're a lefty, just reverse it, your non-dominant arm being your right arm. Your non-dominant arm is extremely important in hitting a good forehand. It helps you with shoulder turn and racket prep. It helps you with proper spacing between you and the ball as you're positioning yourself. It helps you with tracking the ball and energetic load before you hit. It helps you with racket speed and power when you hit, and it helps you with stability and balance on your finish. That's a lot of good stuff. Let's break it all down and talk about how we do it. Step one, shoulder turn and racket prep. If you have your non-dominant hand on the throat of your racket and keep it there as you're taking your racket back, that will ensure that both shoulders get turned and both arms are engaged from the very beginning of the swing, which is what you want. Another thing that I want you to think about with this step is as you're turning your shoulders, use your non-dominant hand to push and place your racket head into that vertical position. Step two, spacing. One of the most common issues that I see people have with their forehands is their spacing. Specifically, they're too close to the ball. They're laterally too close to the ball, so they end up getting jammed when they hit. The best fix that I know for that is to use your non-dominant arm as a spacer to help you measure and distance yourself the proper space between you and the ball. So once you turn your shoulders, that's when your racket head and your non-dominant arm can begin separating. And as you pull your racket back more, extend your non-dominant arm out to the side so that it's parallel with the baseline, and then position your body so that the ball would be just in front of your fingertips. And that's going to ensure that you make contact in the center of your racket. Step three, tracking and energetic load. So you don't keep your arm out to the side for long. You kind of just pause there so that you can get your spacing. And once you have your spacing, you want to move your non-dominant arm forward a bit towards the ball. That'll help you continue tracking the ball so that you make contact out in front. The second reason you want to do that is for load. So if you move your non-dominant arm forward so that you feel a stretch and you feel a buildup of energy in your left arm, your left shoulder, and specifically your left shoulder blade, you are now engaging and loading your non-dominant side to help you with the explosiveness of the swing that is to come. Step four, racket speed and power, of course, come from your legs, from your core, and from your dominant swinging arm, but they don't only come from those. They also come from dynamically using your non-dominant arm. So when you swing, pull your non-dominant arm back and in so that your non-dominant hand ends up by your armpit. That will actually create more power and racket speed than if you were only swinging with your hitting arm. It's sort of like a reverse backward pulling force that helps to increase and enhance the explosiveness of your swing. So you want to do it dynamically, you want to do it explosively. Step five is balance and stability. A really nice byproduct of pulling your non-dominant arm back and in like that is that it gets you into a good position to catch your racket on your finish, which is good for balance and stability, which helps consistency. Now, you don't have to catch your racket, especially if you feel like it's getting in the way or it's stopping your finish. However, if you're just starting out or if you're having some issues with consistency, I would recommend catching your racket on the finish. Now, if all of this feels a little bit complicated and overwhelming, which it might, especially if you're just starting out, I totally get it. And I would tell you this, if you think about only one thing, I would suggest focusing on step number two, which is getting your arm out to the side so that it's parallel with the baseline and getting the ball so that it's just in front of your fingertips. This will ensure that you have the proper spacing and that you're making contact in the center of the racket. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a like, leave me a comment, and remember to have fun and enjoy yourself.